プレイステーション。
Matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. This deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. The last time out, Texas made just enough plays, and that was a painful loss. Aggie fans have not forgotten.
Well, it was a game that really got away from them late. They played well enough to win that football game, but you got to give Texas the credit for calling it out. We'll see if that can continue today for the Longhorns.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Back to pass. It's Reed. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Aggies pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Here's the second down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Scanning the field. It's Manning. Throws it to the right. That's caught. It's Moore. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going to put it down and run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed, but Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport.
Breaks the tackle into the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. 1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. To throw, it's Reed. He's running out of time here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. 2nd down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Running out of time in the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play, the pick and then that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Bootleg looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Important third down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And here in the first quarter, it remains a tie ball game. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in the sport, but this one, it's brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've
looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Off the play fake on first down. Extending the play now. Gets some space around the 30.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive at the 18. To the air. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Spinning out of the tackle. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And there's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Let's it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Texas. The This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away each of the last 2 possessions. Looking to pass. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. A play action, looking to throw. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Scrambling and throwing it deep. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies. With the offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The back's got it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? or would the defense come up with a stop? The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Trying to create here on the move. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
They pressure it and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quick throw, testing the middle. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And he knocks through the PAT. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. That ball is incomplete and aggressive. On first down. 2nd and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And this pass is caught. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from just inside the 25. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. The RPO caught to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Defense is coming after him. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Point after, up and good. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw.
The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quick throw over the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Dropping back, it's Manning. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's running out of time here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some...
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception in a tie game.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Longhorns!
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On first down, it's play action. Zips it down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Fires it on the move. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. The ball bounces out of bounds. The result, a massive loss on the play. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. The thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly.
Oh, what a grab!
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. Breaks an open space. Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. The pocket breaking down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Longhorns line up with a first and goal. First and goal. They'll try to run it in. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as he can. Doesn't work out, brings up a...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Texas really beginning to build momentum. This one is getting away from the Aggies in a hurry.
I think Texas just has too much overall team speed. I think you see it with the skill players, but even on the defensive side of the ball, it's a big reason why they're winning so big.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And it's a solid return after the interception. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Moore.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Leaning on the run game here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The receiver makes the catch. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Get set, get set.
Applying for the touchdown on the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Took contact on the throw. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Snags the quick throw. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Game is clearly wrapped up, with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd and goal for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.